Like many Texans, our summer vacation with my mother and dad was to San Antonio. And of course, a very important part of that trip was a visit to the Alamo. We stayed at the old Minger Hotel so we could walk right across the street to tour the Alamo. In Midland, the elementary schools were named for heroes of Texas independence. I went to James Bowie Elementary, and President Bush went to Sam Houston Elementary. The junior high schools were named for battles of Texas independence, San Jacinto and Alamo Junior High. Texans are very proud of their history, and I knew a lot more about Texas history than U.S. history. I'm thrilled with the plans to restore the Alamo, especially the development of the new Texas Cavaliers Education Center. Children from all over the state can take field trips to the Alamo and watch history come alive. And for students across the country who can't make it to San Antonio, the innovative Distance Learning Lab will bring the story of the Alamo to them. Thank you all for supporting this national treasure and for helping to preserve the Alamo's national reputation. Your generosity ensures that our children and grandchildren understand and appreciate our rich Texas and American history, and that they too remember the Alamo.
We're on a mission.
A journey. A grand adventure. To bring the glory of Texas.
Of Tejas.
To all Americans.
And the world.
It's a story as big as the Lone Star State. And it all started here.
The beginning of an identity.
A culture. A revolution.
Indigenous people have lived in this region for thousands of years.
Spanish explorer Cabeza de Vaca first set foot in the land that would become Texas in 1528.
The Spanish built missions that grew into towns and communities.
Mission San Antonio de Valero was first built in 1718 and later moved to the spot in 1724.
This year we are celebrating the 300th birthday of the mission.
The Alamo got its name from the Spanish mountain militiamen who came here in 1803.
Texas became a part of Mexico in 1821 after a battle for independence from Spain.
The Alamo is best known for the battle that happened here on March 6, 1836.
During the battle, all 189 defenders lost their lives.
Texas became its own republic following the Battle of San Jacinto, April of 1836.
We were our own country for 10 years before we became a part of the United States.
During and after the Civil War, the Alamo was used to store and transport goods by the U.S. Army.
In the early 1900s, two women from the Daughters of the Republic of Texas, Clara Driscoll and Adina de Zavala, saved the Alamo from being demolished.
Today, the Alamo is a memorial and a symbol of freedom for people all over the world.
The new Texas Cavaliers Education Center will bring this story to life for thousands of kids like us.
Inside there'll be a small theater just the right size for me.
Classrooms where we can all learn together.
A special room for kids interested in science.
Or the arts.
And a base for kids as little as me. There's an outdoor classroom.
And even a garden to grow plants for food and medicine.
There's also a distance learning studio, so kids from anywhere can visit the Alamo.
But we need your help.
And your support.
To spread the word.
And tell the story. Because a strong future.
A bright future.
It begins with an understanding.
A passion.
A love for
your history.
My history.
Our history.
Join us today and help us
remember the Alamo. Remember the Alamo.